So we're going to get me going. We're going to go boom. We're going to go present, share screen, boom, boom. Boom. And we are going to go and banners, brand. Okay. So everybody, we are live and in person, and it's really blessed to have my three beautiful ladies on board today. Today is Women in Weed and in Weedsday, and it's a really beautiful opportunity to have the women speak out and give their take on the medicine and why nobody should be in jail for a plant. We have Crazy Pop Mom. We have Ashley, our Canna nurse, and we have Lala, who is going to introduce herself shortly, um, all the way from New Orleans, and she's our new mistress of the evening. And we're really blessed to be on globally. So we're in Mexico, we are in Uruguay, we are in downtown San Francisco, and we are in Portugal. So let's see what I can do about getting.
You're also in Ontario.
And we are in Ontario. Okay, so let's see what we can do about uh, finding the Jeffster here, the court Jeffster. So that's me, the court Jeffster. And today is Women in Weed, everybody. And as you know, Jeff Mazansky was in jail right there. He was in jail for 21-9. I went to film him, and we helped to raise the volume through film to get Jeff out. 300,000 signatures later. We're still helping prisoners to come home. We're getting ready to do a concert with Snoop and Willie. And so if you hear a Snoop and Willie or anybody that's connected to them, bring them our way. We've got the Oakland Coliseum. We've got everything. And I'm wearing my New Orleans shirt today that Kim bought for me. And we met Lala in the mix of things here. And we're just really blessed to have this beautiful room today with the Women in Weed. And sometimes we have it gigantically full. And I like a smaller room. We want to help Lance Glore to come home. He's our buddy that should never have gone to jail. And we want you all to don't smoke tobacco. Smoke the Wilfred. They're on sale now. And Wilfred's our incredible hemp cigarette dude. He's a doggy in disguise of the hemp cigarettes. So if you gotta smoke, like you just want to get out of the house and have it smoke the hemp cigarettes. If you're a weed smoker, do what you need to do, and just remember that you can go to relieffoundation.org. It's right here underneath my movie poster here. Relief dash foundation, relief, like LEAF. And we've got all of the hacking we need to hack the banks so we can put our weed money in the banks. We just have to clean this whole thing up, everybody. It's a bunch of crap. But today, I have my little New Orleans poster here with the beautiful woman and the voodoo woman, the voodoo child. And let's start off by sharing my screen, everybody. I'm going to share my screen with you all and roll in with my intro here. So we're going to share my screen here, and we are going to roll in with an intro, and we are going to go boom. And you see the back office here, everybody. That's the secret to my longevity of getting the intro out. So we've got one that should say intro on here. There it is. Boom. So we highlight that and we open it with our QuickTime. So how many of you have been backing up every Wednesday your computer because it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when you lose a hard drive, and it's a bunch of crap to lose a hard drive. So Backup Wednesdays is happening right now. And as QuickTime is opening up with our beautiful 139, here we go. And just listen up, everybody. This is my intro for today. Okay? Welcome, Women in Weed Day. As we go back in our memories of all of the OGs we have ever met, we remember where we've been. Radiotron, Ice-T. My path has been so blessed with so many people. And now we have the new green farming. We're going to end prohibition, everybody. Let's get this party started. It's episode 139, everybody. Happy Women in Weeds Day, everybody. It's Jeff Eichen, and we are so blessed to be here with you, giving the news, sharing the news, and honoring the women in weed, the ganjapreneur ladies. And the gents are here to support them, and we're all one in this excellent movement to free all the prisoners and the plant.
Smoking nostalgia feels like golden rubber. See the rays of the sun as you dance through the crowd.
Well, hemp hooray, everybody. That's all I got on the QuickTime. So we're going to come back to our beautiful party here. And let's start with a little bit with Canada here. And Crazy Pop Mom, step on in. Tell us how the holidays went, selling product and everything. Are you cold? Is it chilly? Woo, baby!
Yeah, we're about to go out in that, so love you. Oh, my gloves. I guess I'm not leaving yet. Talk to somebody else right now, dude. Like, I'll be there in a minute.
Ashley, bring it on, Ashley. Tell us a little bit about being a woman in weed and what hills you have to climb or not, or how you can help everybody with your medicine.
Well, the hills we have to climb, a lot of it has to do with the stigma that it's not medicine. And then it has to do with the fact that we're healers, not dealers. And that's what Lance Glore was. And that's the up from the start. And, you know, none of these plant prisoners, they have a chance, all of us have a chance to be healers. Healers of each other, healers of this plant. What greater path can a human being take in life than to realize that you too could be a doctor? That you too could be not just a doctor, but that you could actually save life. Save the planet's life, save some human life, save an animal's life, save nature, save something. Did you know you were able to do that? To do that because of this lovely plant? And I'm so glad they gave me a chance because I want to get this out there. I propose that we do hashtag sponsor a plant prisoner and their family, exactly like the Big Sister, Big Brother program, exactly like that. And I'd like to get together with my local affiliates to get this going, exactly like that, except that you're going to be sponsoring a family and a plant prisoner. And that means that you are adopted into them forever. So that's a family. And then everyone can adopt into the family, because what's better than a family that has more love? And that's I've got to say. And then that was my dip on. But the stigmas are the worst of it. It's people realizing that we're not just a joke, that this isn't just for stoners, that it's not reefer madness, that it has nothing to do with any of the lies. We need to re-educate the public and let them understand that what this actually is and what it can and what it actually cannot do. And so far, the research has only shown us the canabilities. And there's so many of them, it seems like endless. Cheers to everyone. Cheers.
We're really blessed to have you, Ashley, and to have your take on Women in Weeds Day. I went to the women conference in. Let's see if I have my award here. I love showing my award here. I went to the women conference in San Francisco, and I won the best fired up branded booth for having my show there. We had Weeds Day there, and we had such a far out booth that they gave me this award. And my sister, I told her that, she goes, "You won best booth at a women's conference? That's pretty cool." And I didn't even have my kilt on. So thank you, women, for all you do. You do bring the children on board the planet. We don't forget you. We do want equality. We want equality throughout. So this show is dedicated to equality today. We're going to talk a little bit later about what's going on in the real world. Well, this is the real world, but what's going on in the world surrounded by letting people like Julian Assange home, you know, a whistleblower. That's what we're doing. We are whistleblowing the fact that for years and decades and hundreds of the Bible, you know, had marijuana as a sacrament, as a medicine that helps with headaches, with cancer, with this and that. I can't tell you that it does, but you can. And so I'm not going to be the testimonial. You can be. And when baby Landon said, when I asked him, he was 8 years old, I said, "Baby Landon, what did pot do for you?" He said, hang on, we are going to mute the party. When we asked baby Landon in my movie, when he was 8 years old, and now he's like 13 or something like that, baby Landon said pot, marijuana, cannabis, 420, cannabinoid assisted him to make his hair grow back. What the hell? And I told at that time Jeff Sessions on my show, "You tell me the 8-year-old's lying," when I just said, "What does pot do for you?" He said, "It made my hair grow back." Can you cry? You know, can you cry so far? You know, so we are so happy to have everybody coming on and coming off our show here today. But right now, thank you so much, Ashley, for all you do. We'll get back to you in a second. But I want everybody to welcome aboard Lala, this beautiful, 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 beautiful voodoo queen that we met on the streets of New Orleans. Come on up to the room here, Lala, and unmute yourself and introduce yourself.
Grand Rising Kings and Queens, how are you?
We are blessed to have you on board. Kim gives her best love to you. Tell us a little bit about the medicine, and when was the first time you ever smoked a joint, period?
Well, the pre-king age, of course. I was a king.
And who was that with, and how did it happen? I ask everybody when they're new on the show, tell us, when was the first time you smoked?
At a party.
And you were preteen?
Yeah.
And on that given day, what did you feel?
Betrayed. A lot of bad things happened that night. That was the first night I ever drank. But, no, continue with the questions first. No, but.
We're just asking you about the first time you smoked and how that changed your
I
life.
want to answer these questions first. I don't want to think. Yes.
So tell us a little bit about the medicine and how it helps you in life.
Well, that's the part I was prepared to answer. Well, the medicine, how it helps me is, see, I got mental illness, an array of them motherfuckers, and I'm a psychic, a medium, a tarot card reader. So when you got them too, they say you got a chemical imbalance in the brain, and the weed, which it told me to stay away from, keeps me from psyching out, and it all helps me psych in for my readings. I don't read without it. Weed is very spiritual.
And tell us how you came to being a psychic and a medium in New Orleans. Share a little bit about yourself and today is Women in Weeds Day, and say hello to the other ladies on board. Say hello to Crazy Pot Mom and Canna Nurse Ashley. Hi, ladies.
Well, hey, lady. I became
Hi,
psychic.
Jeannie.
Hey, girl, what's her name? How you doing?
Her name is Jamie.
I became Jeannie. Jean, how you doing, Jeannie? Hey, girl.
And I learned
You doing good?
new faster than this. I'm doing well, thank you. Lovely to have you.
I like your
Lovely
background.
to have
Let me show
you.
you my
And
background.
thank you. Yes, it's the world. I love everyone in the world. Everyone in the world. It is Jeannie 420.
Hey, you in Scotland?
And we got Snow Mama in the house. So Lala, tell us a little bit about what you can say to the prisoners in jail for pot.
I wish you had some of them. Because everybody that's been in jail ain't necessarily getting no motherfucking crime. And some people need that time to go by easy instead of having shit shoved up your ass just to get it into jail or getting it from somebody you may not trust. There's a lot of innocent people in jail, and while you finding out whether they innocent or guilty or whether they still doing their time, why not? Because you allow cigarettes on commissary, so why not a hemp cigarette?
Yep.
Oh yeah, baby. So let's talk about hemp cigarettes, and let's talk about Wilfred. Wilfred's my
But I
buddy.
didn't get to answer your question.
Oh, keep going, keep going.
Well, you wanted to know, one, how it became a tarot reader, and then two, how it became a tarot reader in New Orleans. Well, long story short, how it became a tarot reader is my friend was murdered. And so I decided to cross to the other side without dying, not knowing that was exactly what I was doing, because I, what's the word? I denied everything I grew up knowing and started opening every book, esoteric or otherwise. Metaphorically, I sat in a pentagram and it saved my life. It was just a dream, but it was very real. And how I became a tarot reader in New Orleans. I had a third eye experience or traumatic experience of the sorts, leaving an abusive husband. The crossroads, yes, I attended. Did a ritual, and here I am. The ritual to who? Marie Laveau.
We got those beautiful photos of you with your sacred altar to Marie Laveau. Well, everybody, give a round of applause. Give a round of applause.
Saved my life.
I have no hands.
See, I've never had human friends. I was in spirit friends. Even as a kid, I've seen ghosts. And smoking weed just opened me up more to that shit.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Let's give a round of applause for our new Lala.
You know, it's not like the devil smoke, but it's not that. It's spirit smoke.
Hey, we're good. Come on in, Crazy Pop Mom.
Hello, everybody. It's horrible out here. You have to give me kudos for being out here because I don't want to be out here. I hate this. This is awful. I'm not a winter person, but it's day 9, 10, I don't know, 9 or 10 of my walking. So here I am, trying not to kill my phone because, you know, the snow.
Could I ask you 3 women a question? 2 women.
Sure.
Could I ask you a question? Which one of you, or maybe both, have you ever had traumatic experiences to the head? A surgery or anything?
No.
What
Yeah.
about the other lady?
Several.
Yes.
Several. And one of them recently, and it was in a public place, and it was a concrete floor, and it was so intense that the person upstairs came running downstairs because he felt the vibration through the floor.
Oh my goodness.
I've had intense things done to my face.
Your third eye is open. Cracked open by the floor.
Miss Lavu,
Thank you.
Miss Lala, do you have a tarot deck with you right now? Could you pull us a card?
Sure.
Yeah, pull us a card. That would be beautiful.
I didn't mean it just out like that.
You're doing great. You're doing great. Pull us a card.
You're doing a fabulous job. Thank you, because I don't want to be on here either. We're not, clearly. Oh, sorry, guys.
I do have my new
Cold. It's just like there's a lot of
Which is
snow.
a-
So it's kind of hard to see. That's all.
I'm digging my women in weed today. Lala, are you gonna pull us a card? Come on. We would love that. We
It takes time. I have to wait until I can't get it no more.
okay.
And then I have to read my
There's a process.
Okay. So while Lala's getting ready, everybody, I'm gonna share my screen with you, and everybody sit back, smoke a big one if you want to, but what I'm gonna do is share my screen, and I'm gonna share with you, everybody, a something that I pulled off of the internet here, which is really important here. And listen to how the world is crazy, and it also equates to our prisoners. So let me pull this up here. It equates that we want to free everybody, including Leonard Peltier, and we want to free all the non-violent humans. So here we go. Listen to this, everybody.
I want to start by acknowledging 3 people who cannot be here today. One is Julian Assange, who is imprisoned in a dungeon called Belmarsh. The second is Daniel Hale, who is currently being held in a communications management unit. I've been told that Daniel watches Democracy Now!, which is streaming this. Daniel, if you can hear this, I want to say on behalf of everyone in this room, you have our solidarity. Never let them break your spirit. A better world is possible only because of people like you. And the third person who can't be here is, of course, Edward Snowden, who exposed that our government was lying to us about how they were spying on us, and for this patriotic act was driven into exile while the lying spies continue to enjoy lucrative careers with war profiteers and cable news programs. And you have to ask yourself, do they view those as 2 different jobs? Because after all, someone has to sell the wars that line their pockets.
The persecution of Julian Assange is not just about First Amendment. It's not just about the freedom of press. It goes to the heart of the crisis of citizenship, the rapid erosion of civil liberties in the hand of deeply authoritarian democracies in the West. We need to name the beast. We have to start calling Western liberal democracies what they are. They are deeply authoritarian, totalitarian, with deep lines of fascist ideologies that get implemented not today, but for many, many years. Criminalizing dissent, persecuting dissidents, political trials, imprisoning journalists in high-security prisons and treating them as terrorists are not new. These are part of the long-established strategies of state terror. Throughout history, the US government has incarcerated its political opponents, Black activists, students, labor organizations, writers, intellectuals, anti-war activists, protesters, the list is long.
Today, the US considers its most dangerous enemies those who challenge its abuse of power and expose its crimes both at home and abroad. Assange is a political prisoner. He's a dissident of the West. His crime, exposing brutal acts of violence, abuse of power, and about the crimes against innocent civilians. For this, every legality, deception, and malice has been deployed against him. Systematic violations of due process, judicial bias, manipulated and manufactured evidence, constant surveillance, defamation, lies, propaganda, denial of basic dignity, assassination attempts, and threats. Just let that sink in. But why is Assange a threat? I came of age in the age of after the aftermath of 9/11. In the past 20 years, we witnessed a proliferation of militarized borders, camps, and carceral citizenships. As a young lawyer, I worked providing legal aid for Iraqi refugees in Cairo. During this time, we served over 800 families. Hundreds of legal summaries that I wrote were not just about asylum petitions or resettlement requests. These were also biographies of the destruction of a nation and its people. Imperial violence unleashed on them. Torture, death, mutilation, rapes, disappearances. In 2010, WikiLeaks posted classified US military videos depicting the killing of dozens of unarmed Iraqis, including 2 Reuters journalists. The release confirmed what many of us had already known. The war in Afghanistan was no different. Orwell wrote, "The frightening thing about totalitarianism is not that it commits atrocities, but that it attacks the concept of objective truth. It claims to control the past as well as the future."
Last but not least, we have a very short message by one of the most important living public intellectuals of United States, Noam Chomsky.
Our message for today is quite simple. Free Julian Assange. Assange has been indicted under the Espionage Act. It's another shameful chapter in its sordid history from its origins. Should be stricken from the books. The act has no place in a free and democratic society. We should perhaps not be surprised that the act is now being used to punish the exercise of journalism, letting citizens know what is being done in their name. It's an unforgivable assault against the majesty of the state. The crime of the indictment under this disgraceful legislation is compounded by the years of imprisonment and torture that Julian Assange has already suffered. The targets of the indictment, however, reach far beyond their immediate victim. They reach, in fact, to all of us who hope to understand what is happening in the world, and to the journalism profession, whose task it is to perform this essential service in a democratic order. Those who seek to perform this honorable task are under harsh attack in these troubled days. That's more reason to assure the attack on journalism will not be joined by the most powerful state in human history. In short, free Julian Assange without further unconscionable delay.
Noam Chomsky, speak.
We have an official secret site. If we acquire that, we give up the main results, I would say, of that war of independence in the sense that are no longer really a republic or a democrat. We have monarchical powers, imperial powers formally, and every empire requires secrecy to cloak its acts of violence into the empire. It's a major form of our change in our pharmacology.
Daniel Ellsberg.
Okay, everybody. Does everybody know who Daniel Ellsberg is? You're all muted. You can speak up. Daniel Ellsberg was from the Nixon days. He was one of the first whistleblowers. I consider ourselves, behind the scenes cloaked whistleblowers of just the information that it takes to share with the planet that nobody should be in jail for pot. Nobody. Not Lance Glore, Leonard Peltier should not be in jail anymore. He's 87 years old. Free Leonard. And so today's, show is dedicated to the women in weed and how your sons are in jail or your fathers or, Ashley, if you're talking, you can unmute yourself there. And so I muted everybody while we were listening to the greats of humanity talk about Julian Assange being in prison and them extraditing him to America, and they're asking Biden. We're asking Biden to release Lance Glore. We're asking Biden to release all nonviolent humans that don't deserve to be in fucking jail. So the idea is here on my Reform show is to support, to raise awareness, to let everybody know that it's a travesty to have our brothers and sisters in jail. Like Rodimus says, Grasshopper, he says, every time you smoke, put $1, a dime, a quarter in the jar and then send it to Freedom Grow. Freedom Grow will get that money to the prisoners for their commissary, for their tobacco, for their cigarettes, for their chocolate, for their hemp cigarettes. For gosh sakes, we need hemp cigarettes in the prisons. Maybe that's what we got out of this today. We'll call Wilfred. We'll call Jason at Wilfred's, and we'll see if we can do a run to get hemp cigarettes they're legal. So why not get these into the prisons? That's going to be a really good anecdote for this show, is to call Jason, and he's got millions of boxes of these, and so are thousands or whatever. It doesn't matter. But if we get these in, this is a healthier alternative to formaldehyde cigarettes that are giving people the big C, cancer, 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 cancer. So when we are supporting longevity of life through nutrition, and the prisoners just want to smoke because that helps them with their daily time that they're just smoking away, and then all of a sudden they go to sleep and they wake up, they smoke away, but they're smoking toxic, big business cigarettes. Let's get Wilfred, everybody. So that's one of my jobs this week, is to find Wilfred back. I'll email him and I'll say, let's get your cigarettes in the private and the public system so these people can have your cigarettes. You know what? I think it's a great idea. So we've got 3 lovely, incredible goddesses of the ganja panure, everything. It's not manure. It's freaking, some people call it shit. Hey, that's some good shit. That was Cheech and Chong. But we got Miss Laveau here, Lala. Lala, you're firing up again. Did you pull a card for us yet? You're muted. You're muted. Hey.
Now with me, before I pull any card, because you're so rushful, you will do the 7 ins and out 3 times. So you will breathe in 7 just slowly. Breathe out 11. Breathe 7. Slowly. Breathe out 11. Breathe in 7.
I'm sorry, that's hard to do while I'm walking.
Slowly. Breathe out 11. All right, how we feel? Let your spirit in. Ashe, Ashe, my spirit, my spirit, my spirit. All right, even one card. You want to be very patient and very calm. You want to sound like you're shutting up. And the house can feel with spirit. Just say hi to us. All right. Wow. Everybody, what are your names again?
We've got
I actually only go by Crazy Pop Mom, unless you're talking to Rodimus, and then I'm Tamara.
And if
Well, what
it's
you want to be? What you want them to be?
Tamara's fine, hun.
Tamit, and then we got Tit. I'm Lala, and who else we got?
we got Axel. Axel, can you say hi, Axel, to the ladies?
Axel, that's 4.
Axel, can you say hi to the
That's
ladies?
everybody? Hey, Axel. Excuse me. All right, that's everybody for the one card reading. Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Name. Group. Power. Energy. Come into this meeting and blessings and all these things. Ash. 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 Everybody out on wood. Do they have a piece of wood nearby?
Yeah, I do. I have one right here.
3 times. 1, 2, 3. This one comes. The daughter of that. And this is my first time reading from this deck, but it shows here antique knowledge. Calls of the Mississippi and the plantations and the airplanes and how everything is changing and how it's not like it used to be. People doing work. Something nice. But at the same time, there's many spirits that laid that thinking it. For this to be a quest, for something you would do, you would all have to open your third eyes. Whatever that means to you.
That's the daughter card. Thank you.
That interpretation of the article. I give them all my own interpretation.
Hey.
When your third eye has truly been open, we have about 13. Like I said, that was my first. That's third eye awakening. There can also be more, and there be some before that you don't even realize. So if all of you sitting here together, we all have to be open. So as a group, what we should do, combine knowledge, light them candles, same time reader. Daughter of baskets, I have so many baskets, that's my new deck. Literally, picnic baskets. Get together, use the knowledge that we have, each one teach one, and metaphysically talk to your ancestors, talk to your spirit guides. Get the answers that you. I think I'm all for it. I think if it wasn't for the weed that I smoked that day, the alcohol poisoning would have killed me. I didn't get a chance to tell you that. He does say that I'm bipolar too. It keeps my mood line. Otherwise, I'm telling you the truth. It keeps me from getting anxious. I smoke it all the time. Baby, it's good things for weed. I had a chemical inbreak out. What do they call it? Chemical. Doctor told me I had a chemical imbalance in my brain. And he said that's why I'm bipolar. I never could figure out what that was until I remembered. When I was 3 years old, same thing happened to me, to that lady, happened to me when I was 3. There was a playground inside the hospital. Bam! Bust my shit. Immediately had to get surgery. Cranial. See the scar? Anybody that has damage to the head, their third eye is open. Whenever that damage comes, blink. Look, permanent third eye. Look in the middle. This is the matrix. Don't look at someone as just being someone. You never know who you're looking at. You could be looking at your oracle, your father, your sir, your brother, even though you're just looking at a dog or a cat. And finish. That was your word for it.
We are blessed to have Lala, everybody.
When I first
Yeah, come on.
When I first came to America, my parents adopted me in Washington State, and my brothers, everybody was older than me, they found, of all things, a actual iron it was iron. It was actually a lead pipe, and it was jagged on the edge, and they were using it as a baseball bat. And I remember hearing them tell me all my life, walk behind me, I can't see you, I can't see you. So I decided to be smart and walk in front of them, and I still got that scar. So it was interesting because I've never looked at my scar as something with possibility like that. Cheers to the cute much.
No. How many shadows do all of you have? You ever counted? Have you counted your shadows?
No. I wanted to go to the women of weed. It's all about you today. It's all about you. It's all about accountability. Yay.
How many shadows do you have, beautiful?
Ashley, how many shadows do you have?
Well, I probably have 2 because I'm also Genie 420. But then again, I'm also Cameron and Natasha. So possibly 3.
And you can have
Maybe
more
4,
shadows
like
when you need
20.
more. Don't get scared of
When I
more
have a
shadows.
safety meeting,
It's to protect you.
when I'm having a safety meeting, I'm almost sure that I've got 420 of them.
What?
420 shadows.
Oh.
When I'm having a safety meeting and I'm toking, not smoking, when I'm having a safety meeting, I'm sure I have 420 shadows.
Axel, would you like to say hello to the women in weed? Say hello to Lala.
Hey, ladies, good afternoon. I apologize for coming in and out.
Oh, yeah.
Bad cell phone so nice to meet you. Hi, ladies.
Cheers, Axel.
Nice to see you, Axel. Hey, this is...
Hey, Jeffrey, I apologize about your drop, but I've been talking with Brecky, and we're going to get on that. We'll have to call you here real quick.
Let's do that. Let's make the beginning of the year a drop year and raise the money to put the concert on. We have to raise $500,000 to buy Oakland Coliseum, everybody. And so we were going to get Snoop and Willie. Willie's 91. We got to get him before he goes to Havon, with Jeff Beck, And so everybody give me 3 so I can do a screenshot for our poster. Give me 3 for weed. Everybody hold 3 fingers up, please. There you go. 3 forward, 3 forward. No, 3 forward. 3 forward, Lala. 3 forward. Yeah, everybody 3 forward. Turn your hand around, Lala. We like 3 forward. 1. Yeah, there you go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I got it. So everybody.
Would you like a gang sign the other way? Because I don't want to be chunky at things. I'm
Hey.
up here trying to figure this shit out.
Hey. We're all good. So Axel, say hello to Lala. Lala's in New Orleans.
It's palm towards the person for no gang sign. So 3 towards you.
3 towards you.
Hand.
Yeah.
Like a high 5, but 3. Just so you know not to do the gang sign.
This is gang. This is bang. So Axel, say hello to Lala from New Orleans.
Hey, Lala, I've been to Mardi Gras myself before once. I love that town.
It's about to be fun around here. Track will be heavy and lights will be late. But hey, we're gonna do the mambo.
And
And
my brother Solo down there.
hey, Solo, come on in and say hello to Lala.
Hey Lala, nice to meet you. I'm so
How's it
Breezy.
going?
Nice to meet you. How you doing today?
Nice to meet you. What's up?
You got a quote for us, Breezy?
Absolutely, I got a quote.
Okay, Breezy's our quote guy, Lala. Come on, give us a quote.
So today's quote is, on this road called life, you have to take the good with the bad. Smile when you sad. Love what you got and always remember what you had. Always forgive but never forget. People change and things go wrong. But always remember, life goes on.
That's what's up.
And introduce yourself to Lala. Tell her who you are and what you do.
So, well, actually, let me introduce myself to the entire room. Well, I'm Silver Breezy. I am a cannabis graduate and newly cannabis activist looking for work in the cannabis industry. And I come on this show each and every week looking for work in the cannabis industry while hanging out and learning about all the wonderful things that weed does to help people. And I love being an activist, educating others, and I love talking about weed. It's a beautiful thing. And in real life, I'm a dishwasher, so I wash dishes every single day until I get into the cannabis industry.
And what's your connection? What's your relationship with Crazy Pot Mom?
Crazy Pot Mom is probably my best friend. She disappeared on me.
Crazy Pot Mom's in the snow. And what about me?
She in the snow.
What about me?
Each one teach one. That's what's up.
Yep. Uncle Jeff, you taught me how to become a new activist as my journey begins, and you teach me about weed every week. So I love you so much, Uncle Jeff. And Miss Ashley, aka Cannon Nurse, I love her so much. She teaches me about weed also. And Uncle Axel, can't forget about him. He's the one who introduced me to you, Uncle Jeff. And also we do a lot of cool weed projects on Twitter.
Hey, well, we're blessed to have you, and we're gonna have the last few minutes here of our afternoon to roll around the corner. Jeannie, any final words, Jeannie?
Yes.
Come.
Yes. Also, Solo and I play games for the plant prisoners. We play for a higher purpose. We have a tournament and teams. You're welcome to join us, and we'll have links available for you. So you can join our teams, and when we play, we're playing so that we have more people knowing about the prisoners and about getting involved and doing something fun, because it doesn't always have to not be about fun as well. Healing is beautiful and it's fun. Cheers, everyone. I love you all.
Well, it's Women in Weeds Day, everybody. We're so blessed to have everybody here. Any final words, Axel, to the prisoners?
Just hold on, we're coming.
Hold on, we're coming. I love that.
What really upsets me is I hear there's still people in Georgia getting thrown in jail for not here and not there. So that must never come.
It's pretty amazing. Yeah, the next outing we do through Ramaste, Weedsday, and together our collaboration with our drop is going to be an epic gathering. So we can make a film of all of us getting together. If we have 42,000 people at Oakland Coliseum for a concert supporting the prisoners, we're going to send that straight to Biden.
Hopefully he can understand it.
Any final words? Peace out. And now we have final words from Miss Lala.
Right. Hello. I had this poem. It was published in CCN magazine in 2016. It's called Life of the Street. And I want to do it. Okay. Before we go.
Okay.
Now I got my Prosperous Rose mode on. That was Lala the Psychic. This is Prosperous Rose, the poet.
Hit it.
Hustle hard, they said. Get money, nigga, make pay. But they rarely speak at a late night early when it work to get you hurt, locked up, or killed on their beats. It's all about the money, fast cars, and bitches you see. They want to blind your eyes to the conspiracy. What conspiracy, you may say? We do this to ourselves, they say. But with gold around your neck, you scream, bling, bling, I got some dollars, make you holler. But on the scene, I mean the screen, you see them black faces as criminals and fiends. The media's destroyed your dreams of becoming a hood star, or put so-called hard-working brothers in the system. They dreams didn't go far, they only thought so high. Just wanted to get by and find a quick high. Just a way to get by and not think about the police. See, the life of the streets is seriously cold and will make you go, oh, yo, from poverty to a Bentley, we all got dreams. But in the hood, dreams are full of things. And that's just the life of the streets. You heard?
Nice. Solo, any final words, Solo?
Absolutely. I just want to say, Uncle Jeff, thank you for inviting us back each and every week. I love being on a platform where we can talk about helping prisoners and also talk about what cannabis does to help do wonderful things to people's lives, save people's lives, educate people. I just want to say we're going to continue to fight. We're going to continue to advocate. We're going to continue to bring prisoners home. We're going to continue to work in our own community to educate people on cannabis and CBD. And I just want to say we got this. We're coming to 2023.
Hey, we're talking about having a fashion show too at one of the big places in Las Vegas. So that's going to happen. And we need industrial as well as the medicine side of things and global warming. It helps to save the earth. It puts minerals back in the soil. So, Crazy Pop Mom, any final words?
How many of you see me drop the whole phone into the snow?
Hey.
So hopefully I still have a phone in 20 minutes when it realizes that I did that.
We can hear you.
But that's good. I'm glad. We're talking like you said about the jar. Every time you're supposed to join, or maybe not every time because some of us are, huge potheads. So maybe every 3 times if you're a huge pothead, put your little money in the jar. If you don't put for coffee that day, put your money in the jar. They need it more than we do for coffee. I promise you that.
Hi. Well, I'm blessed to have you on a regular basis and to have our platform here to talk to the world. We're talking to Mexico, we're talking to Uruguay, we're talking to Portugal, and we're talking to the universe. Free the freaking plant, everybody. And all I got to say is thank you so much, everybody, for joining us today. Let's see if I can pin myself on the front screen. There I am. And so we were in New Orleans last week. We met Lala. Blessings to Lala. Blessings to Solo. Blessing to Axel. Blessings to everybody on the show and on the planet, to free Leonard, to free Lance, to free everybody. We have obviously the example right here of Jeff Mazansky here, who is right there on my forehead. Jeff Mazansky was definitely in jail for 2.5 grams in an envelope, and that was, what the heck? That was less than a joint. For 21.9, he was in jail. And so don't ever let that happen again. Let's listen to Julia Assange information that's going on in the nightly news now, and let's get pot back in the nightly news. I mean, Biden did commute 6,000 pot humans. That word marijuana was on the news for 2 nights in a row. Now it's not. Let's get it back in there. Let's support us. Relief-foundation.org. There's plenty of spaces there. You can buy one of Crazy Pop Mom's trays. We're raising money for Dorothy McGaines. There's $420 trays. There's cheaper trays. We'll have a stock of them pretty soon so I can ship them in America. So Labreezy, thank you for your incredibleness, and Axel for your incredibleness, Ashley for your incredibleness. We're going to share our screen now and roll us out of here. And everybody, you know how to get in touch with me on the back end. Thank you, Lala, from all the way from New Orleans for your beautifulness. And one thing I have to say about Lala's card reading today was that I believe in the daughters. This is Women in Weeds Day. Okay, so it is the day of women. So I'm going to, in fact, there we go. There we go. So it's Women in Weeds Day, everybody. Remember the women in your life. Remember the women incarcerated for non-violence. Let's get this thing over with. Let's teach. Let's each one teach one. And the card we pulled today with the daughters, everybody's a daughter somewhere. And so I'm going to go back to my quick time and give you all a little outro. And it's been a pleasure today. Incredible day. And stay active, stay hydrated, everybody. Hemp, hemp, hooray. To go back in our memories of all of the OGs we have ever met, we remember where we've been. Radiotron, Ice-T. My path has been so blessed with so many people. And now we have the new green farming. We're going to end prohibition, everybody. Let's get this party started. Happy Women in Weeds Day, everybody. It's Jeff Eichen, and we are so blessed to be here with you, giving the news, sharing the news, and honoring the women in weed, the ganjapreneur ladies. And the gents are here to support them, and we're all one in this excellent movement to free all the prisoners and the plant.
Smoking nostalgia feels like golden rubber. See the rays of the sun as you dance through the crowd.
That's our beautiful Smokahontas, everybody. She is our incredible mistress of the song. We love you, Smoka. We'll have you on soon. And it's just a blessing to be here with everybody today. And I got not a whole lot more. So thank you, Lala. Thank you, Axel. Thank you, Breezy. Thank you, Pop Mom and Jeannie. We love you all. Hemp, hemp, hooray. Look for me online. And if you need me, don't bleed me, just please me and feed me. So love you, everybody. It's Jeff Eichen on all my platforms saying, wait, let's see if I can, there I am, right on the side of my poster. Love you all. And Kimmy says, hi, Kim. Hello, 420 to Kim and everybody else. Stay sane and insane. And dance, everybody. Keep dancing. Have a good week is for sure. A weed week. And get lots done, everybody. And hug your person that doesn't have COVID. And because it's still out there. Be careful, everybody, when you fly and go into public. Still, okay? Love you, everybody. Peace out. Hemp, hemp, hooray. Wait, let's see. There we go. Right there. So it's Jeff Eichen here, and we are going to be back in the swing of things here shortly. There we are. It's Jeff Eichen here, and we are on all these platforms. We're on YouTube, we're on POD TV, we're on LinkedIn, we're in every different location. So each one teach one. That's what Lala said today. Our card of the day was an incredible card. That was the daughters. So hug your daughter today. Don't shame and blame anybody. Stay hydrated and welcome. And don't forget to go to relief-foundation.org and please donate to us. And Brittany Griner is home. If you're reading my ticker tape down there, we're so blessed, and we can do this. We got it. So we're going to end our broadcast now. Ham, ham, hooray, everybody.